What's up out there? We are back with some more Path of Exile, and this week I decided to take a break from Righteous Fire. So I worked up a witch necromancy build, and this is where things are. Now, I got 2 of the ascendancy bits done for it. I did follow a POB for it, but this thing was completely just like a disaster. I should have followed a different one. This sounded really cool, so I started following this, and it was fun for a little while. But then, I don't know, it's, all right, let's take a look at the POB. So, I followed this almost to a T. The problem is, they spend a lot of time going into jewels. Like, there's one there, one over here. I thought there was one here and here. Like, some of this stuff I don't even have, so I don't know how to do this. I don't know. So I tried to follow this to a point, and even like if you look at the notes are just a complete jumble. Like none of this really makes much sense to me. So I read some of this and I started getting lost. But I did follow the tree and I did try to work on the skills, but then like they give you multiple things for skills, having some inactive stuff. Like there's more. They show more here than you can actually physically equip. You know what I mean? So, and then they've got it broke up. Here's Act 1 through 3, fine. And then there's Act 3 through 10, but then they've got a whole bunch of other stuff down here. Secondary skills, defenses and recoveries. Like there's more here than you can actually pick. So I wasn't sure how to work with this. So I thought this might have been more of a pick and choose. Here's some ideas of what you can do kind of thing. So that's how I approached it. And that's how I've played it. Now, this one is, I'm struggling with this one here. Like, if we go out and do something with this, I just end up getting my ass kicked. I'm going to take the most basic map here. And then having to switch back to Righteous Fire was kind of a real rude awakening. But I'm going to take a very low-level Tier 1 map and just run through this real quick. I won't do a whole lot, I don't think. So we have to have this Herald of, I should also say this is a Herald of Agony build. It spawns off a couple of little creatures here, and I think I have, Withering Step. So I've got Withering Step on here, Summon Carrion Golem. I added that myself because I thought that was pretty cool. I think that's what's out now is the Carrion Golem. And then we're running Stormbrand, Absolution, and then Flame Dash. And then Convocation is there to pull all the minions together. So this is supposed to be a minion build, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's not really what I liked. So you have to basically light everything up and get the hell away or you die. And it's just not I don't know, I'm not having as much fun with this as I did with the, I didn't want to turn that on. I had a bunch of other stuff I had to turn on. So we come in here, we start bringing these things out. It brings a whole bunch of minions out. And once you get this Convocation out, it'll bring a bunch of the minions over to you. And you get all these little ghost guys, and you get this thing here shooting at them. So it kind of brings a whole bunch of stuff, and it's a lightning build. But the problem is, like, I have no armor, or I don't know what I'm missing. I don't exactly know what I'm missing here. So if I go to character, and we look at defense. So like I have 1200 armor, which isn't great. I've got mostly 75% defenses or resistances. And even when I had 75%, this didn't do all that much better than it's doing now. So the best thing I found was to just kind of wander around, summon stuff in, throw this stuff out, poison everything. I put Withering Step on here. I put the Summon Carrion, good Lord, I can't talk. Summon Carrion Golem on here. So the other thing used some different skills, and I don't know, I just didn't get a whole vibe for how this was supposed to go. And it's an okay class. I'm not, I don't know, I just didn't, this one didn't really set with me. I've died a lot. I have died 92 times, which seems far less than I thought it was, because I died a lot. Now, the cool thing is, because I had so many uniques, I was able to equip everything in here with all uniques right from level 1 or 0 or whatever you start with. I had all kind of uniques that just fit everything. So I had good resistances right out of the gate. The first, say, 3-4 acts were really solid. Then those uniques started wearing thin, and I had to start switching out gear. I did get a lucky drop somewhere. I can't remember if this is one I used from my Righteous Fire build that dropped or what, but I've got this chainmail on here that is a 6-link, so I was able to get my Herald of Agony up to that. And then we've got Stormbrand on here, Absolution, Summon Carrion Golem. So I've got some things on here. I did get another Herald of Agony with quality plus 11, so I started leveling that up on here. The gear's not great, and the build's just kind of eh. Once I got through the campaign and into the mapping section, it just got really... I'm not thrilled with playing this anymore. Now, that said, I have been collecting some stuff for it, so I've started collecting some wands here to try these out. The wand I have here does decent, okay electrical damage or lightning damage, but it definitely could be bumped up a little bit more. So I'm working on this one. I don't know how much more I'm going to work on this one because it's kind of a dud class. I don't really care for it all that much. This feels a lot like that first witch that I built, which it got to the end game, but it's not really surviving that much and it's not doing very well. Now, can I do a lot better with this? Sure. The problem is if I look at that POB, he had all kinds of stuff like jewels and stuff. I didn't show the gear part of it, but he had all kinds of uniques and stuff too. So I don't have any of the uniques listed, so I'm guessing those are critical to making that build work the way it's supposed to, and the stuff that I have now just doesn't do that good. And the notes, like I showed you in the notes, they're just complete garbage, so I can't read. They don't, like, the Righteous Fire, what Pox has for the Righteous Fire notes tells you kind of what to look for, kind of what to do. He's got filters for all the gear and stuff like that. This was just, here's some stuff, go figure it out. And I'm not real keen on this approach because I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I don't know what this is supposed to end up with. That said, I did look at some other poison builds. I may deflect this one off into something else and follow like a real build that shows you what you're supposed to do and how to make it work. But that's kind of what I've spent the bulk of this week on. I did get into my Righteous Fire stuff before I started on this. I fought Baron. I can't remember who he was, but I fought him and he kicked my ass. I think it was I don't remember. It was some boss fight that sucked. I did finish off all of this stuff in here. The only one that I have left is over here, the museum. I need to do that one corrupted rare, and the rest of these are all the unique maps that I don't have. So I've been trying to run like, say, the Moon Temple or over here at Shore. Where's Shore? Here. So I've been trying to run like Shore to see if I can get this Malkun map. Malkun, however you say that. I also was going in here and resetting this stuff in here to try to get stuff, but all of these are complete. Like, it's not giving me the incomplete one. I did get a museum map that's incomplete, but it's not corrupted. So that's pointless to run this one, although I could run it and get whatever elder stuff comes out of it. Chest stuff. These are kind of cool. I've ran a couple of these where it's got just nothing but chests and you just go open them up. There's no monsters. Those are kind of cool. So I have been running all of that, and I did spec into some ritual stuff over here and a little bit over here. I was kind of, not that. Ritual should be around here, isn't it? Oh, up here. Now this is where I went. So I did spec into more of the Searing Exarch. I haven't fought him again, and I did spec more into this. So running this class here really just made me want to play Righteous Fire again. I should have done something else, something different that actually was good. I looked this up. It had a cool name to it. It looked like it was like a legit build, and maybe it is. Like, they had YouTube videos for certain boss fights and stuff. But what I got sucks, so I'm kind of not happy with it. I did have a good time coming up through most of the campaign with it, and now that I'm here, I've got another class I can do some adjustments to, with Righteous Fire being pretty well set on where it needs to be. So if I wanted to reset any of the passives and stuff like that, I can spend all the passive resets that I want. How much do we have? So we've got 73 of these. I could refund a whole ton of things out of here, but I don't know where I'm going to take this one exactly. So I do want to try something else with it. I'm just not sure what. So that's pretty much what we've got for this week. And that's kind of all I did. I spent a lot of time working on this class here, getting this done. Let's see here. This cost me 19 hours this week to get this class built up. And I died, what, 100 times? Just under 100 times or something like that. So that's kind of where we're at. Where I plan on going forward is I'm really trying to get this finished. I really want to get this done. I'm at 109 of 115, so I don't have very much to do at all. I just want to finish out the Atlas map just to say I've done it. That, and I have the Kirax vault. I've got just a little bit left on this. So I really want to get this completed and get that vault pass done and get this just over with, and then work on some of the bosses and stuff like that. I may fire off another character. I'm not sure. If I do, I want to find a build. I was kind of itching to start a new class or new character, and I finally did, and I kind of it was cool at first, and then I got kind of disappointed. So I'm not sure I want to do that going forward. Otherwise, that's where we are, and that's kind of what I'm going to be working on, is trying to get these done. I've been running a bunch of white maps. I've been trying to fill in on here to where I get more Kirok missions in here so that I can re-roll some of this stuff. But again, he is just not giving me the... oh, it keeps going there. He's not giving me stuff I haven't done yet, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. You know what I mean? So I need to do some more yellow maps, get something on the board here so I can re-roll all this and try to get some of these ones that I don't have. So anyway, that has been my week, and that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.